What's up guys, this is TVW slash The Vault Within here, and I hopped on Killing Floor 2 today, and I noticed that they had a new map onto the game. And this new map is called Manor, and it's pretty cool. Killing Floor 2 has been stuck with these three other maps, and I totally do not know any of the other old map names. I know one of them is actually called Outpost, and actually I think I know a few. And the other one was called Biotics Lab. I don't know what the other one was called, but Killing Floor 2 was stuck to three maps right when the game came out, and you know, I think that's why a lot of people were like asking, like, how come there's no map variety in the game? And then, you know, and I think why they did that is because, I don't know, I guess it doesn't have to do with any microtransaction like stuff. They wouldn't do that, because I know some games, you know, with like fighting games especially, they will have like certain characters, and then later on they'll add in new characters, but you have to like buy them from DLC and stuff. That's not how it is here. It's just like very slowly they're making new maps or adding in new maps into the game, which, you know, I think that's a good thing, because I mean, I was okay with the other three maps on this game, but you know, when you play it kind of like me a lot, you get very bored sometimes to the old three standard maps they had in the game. And then it's like when they add a new map onto the game, it's pretty gravitating, because you know, it's like, oh, new map, let's go try this out, you know. And I actually like this map a lot in comparison to the other three maps. I feel like this map has more dynamics, because, you know, I mean, I guess people can say the same thing, like, oh yeah, every map's pretty much the same, like especially when you're like going around the map. You have your close quarter areas, and then you have your wide open areas, and then you have your dead zone areas, which are basically like where you spawned at. I know Outpost was like that. They had a dead zone area where basically there was only one way in that area, so like if you were to camp at that spot, you would have to literally just focus one way instead of like looking behind you. That's not how it is in this map. There's a lot of crannies and places you can go to, and they have like an underground area on this map, which is pretty cool. I guess, what's that other map? I can't remember, I can't think of it, but there's basically a same thing like that, how there's like an underground like train area, and you just go below, and then there's more stuff, and then if you feel like camping down there, it's like, but most people don't, because it's like totally suicidal, because it's dark in there, and then it's too hard to see, and then the only place or the reason to go down there is to, you know, sometimes go to the shop, and that's kind of why people go down there sometimes. But with this map, I found it to be my favorite map out of all the other three. Biotics Lab, it's not my favorite, and then Outpost was another map that was probably my second favorite, because I like snowy maps in my opinion. But this one, I mean, in the first game they had like a sort of other Manor type map, except it was more like a swampy setting instead of like, I don't know what you call this setting, but it's just like, it's more nicer in this map than the first game. But I mean, that's kind of what I want to talk about comparison to the first Killing Floor, because in the first Killing Floor they had so much maps. I mean, they had like at least 10 maps, probably even more or less, when it first came out. But I didn't play Killing Floor 1 until like 3-4 years later. I mean, that's just kind of how I got started onto the whole title of the game. But I do like the idea how they're adding in maps very slowly. They're not just adding all the maps at once. I don't know, I mean, some people don't like that, but in my opinion, I feel like it gives the, I guess, the consumer or the player or the gamer, however you would like to call it, it gives them more of a fortitude to look forward into a new map that comes out. And also, I mean, people are still complaining like, oh, like they need to add like a new boss, you know? I'm tired of the same boss already, you know? I mean, as much as a minor as that is, I mean, yes, I would like to see a new boss being added into the game. I feel like I said in my first Killing Floor 2 video I made, I was saying that they should make it like Gears of War, how it was like you would encounter different types of bosses, and then each boss had their own strategy in or killing the, you know. So I don't know. I mean, I like this boss, but at the same time, it can get repetitive sometimes because it's like, oh, I've seen this before. I know exactly what to do. But I mean, I guess that's why you have the other difficulties in the game. Like if you feel like playing on hard or suicidal or hell on earth, I guess you can challenge yourself that way. But still, it would be nice to see some boss variety in this game. But you know, I guess it's not much of a problem for me because, you know, I've played Killing Floor 1 and dealing with the same boss in that game was kind of like whatever for me. I didn't really care as long as, you know, it brought in some challenge into the whole game or the lobby I was in. So yeah, guys, leave it down in the comments down below what you guys think of this new map. And also leave it down below what other maps you would like them to put in the game. I think what I would want into the next like update is a map with like, I don't know, I really like the carnival type maps in the first game. I would like to see that brought in again. I forgot which one. There was like 2 carnival type maps, but there was one where it had like a house and then outside was the whole carnival festival area, which was probably one of my favorite maps. It's kind of like a combination of this map but with like a carnival setting outside. I don't know, I feel like they should add a map or relating to that because I love those map or type of maps. But I don't know, I would be very what do you call it, curious what map they'll be adding next. But yeah, guys, that's the video, and if you like this video, leave a like down below, and again, comment down below what other maps you would like to see in this game. And I will pretty much see you guys later on to the next video.